everyone, we have another pick a card reading for you guys. With me, Natasha, the Senior of Tarot. So we're going to be looking, this is my classic week ahead pick a card reading. So let's just get straight into it today. You know what to expect by now. If not, if you are new here, welcome. Please, if you do enjoy this video, do subscribe, because then you'll get to know when my content comes out every week. So what I have for you here is, this is going to be pile 1 with the smoky quartz. This is going to be pile 2 with the rose quartz. You've got pile 3 down here with the citrine crystal, and then finally pile 4 with the pyrite. So just a reminder, I do have a competition or a giveaway running at the moment. So if you would like to win 6 free private readings, remember to subscribe. Very important, do subscribe, and comment "I want to win" on any of my videos before the 26th of September to be included, and the winner will be announced on the 28th. Yeah, so just have a think about which pile you want to pick, and then if you go to the description below, there are timestamps for you to skip ahead. So I will see you in your reading. Hey pile 1, if you chose the smoky quartz, and this one is for you guys. So I'll just get straight into it. So your spread here, so we're using the Smith-Waite Tarot, and we have some guidance down below for you for this week. So first of all, I'm drawn to right here, the Magician card in the centre of your spread. So this is the first card, or the first numbered card in the tarot. Of course the Fool is 0, but the Magician here. So what Spirit wants you to know is that you guys at the moment, you are so powerful. You've kind of got everything that you need to really be creating what you want in your life. So you can be manifesting. This could be a sign that you guys are trying to manifest something, and Spirit is saying, hey, like, look out for signs, because it's coming your way. I feel like you guys are super powerful at the moment. So you have quite a few you have 3 major arcana here in your spread. So I feel like, you know, this could be quite a major week for you. Here you have the Hierophant, and next to it is the 10 of Cups. So the Hierophant, I always see Hierophant, it can mean a couple of different things, but for me it's definitely very much aligned to like commitment, and this could be, it can be something like commitment, like marriage, or sometimes I even see it as like committing something to paper. So like if you're signing some sort of contract, so whether you guys are committing to buying a house, committing to a new job, you are getting married, it could be a sign that you are going to get maybe engaged or something. So I feel like this week there is going to be some sort of commitment that you guys are making. This could be, it could be big, it could be something like signing for a house, but maybe it is going to be something that is a bit smaller, and for some of you it might feel like a bit more of a big deal. So maybe if you're going to make a commitment to your health or something like that, you're going to be making some sort of commitment, and I feel like it's really going to lead to this kind of 10 of Cups energy, where you have it's that emotional fulfillment. It's generally a very happy card, as you can see with the rainbows and the family, the kids dancing down here. It's a very generally happy card. So I feel like whatever this commitment you're making, whether it's big or small, is definitely going to lead to some great happiness. And it's definitely, I feel like this week is going to be positive for you guys. So then you also have here is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, I always see this as quite a positive sign as well. So I feel like there is you guys need to make some action in your life, maybe regarding this commitment. There needs to be some action on your part, but I feel like with this fiery energy and the Page, I just feel like the pages, because they're young, they're just very like energetic, I feel like you're going to bring a lot of energy, positive energy, to whatever this is that is happening in your life, is generally the vibe I'm getting from you guys. And I feel like it's a good like forward momentum, like building upon whatever this commitment is. I feel like the Hermit is at the end of the spread here, as so I wanted to clarify the Hermit, so I've got clarified it with the Knight of Pentacles. So the one thing that I feel like Spirit is saying is the Hermit is, I feel like, because it is about reflection, so whatever this commitment that you are going to make, because you have here the Knight of Pentacles, which is like, it feels like someone's coming to offer you something. So maybe what Spirit is saying is whatever this offer is, before maybe you do commit to it, you really want to maybe study it, make sure it's what you want, make sure, I feel like even the Hermit could just be like really like looking at the fine details. If it is a contract, just really like make sure you're doing your due diligence, especially with the Knight of Pentacles as well, because Pentacles being very practical. So I feel like whatever this offer is, especially if it is for people that are signing more of like a legal document, you're really wanting to check it over, or if it is, maybe you are having like, if someone's asking if you want to be in a relationship or propose, maybe it's just a little bit of self-reflection, making sure that is exactly what you want. So with your guidance for this week, I've pulled a few cards from Wisdom of the Oracle and from Work Your Light. So you have here Poised, and with Poised, I feel like this is just almost like being ready to jump, and I feel like this is Spirit saying whatever this commitment or whatever it is that's coming your way is that you are ready for it. You've been ready for it for a while, so you know, don't feel nervous, don't feel so if it is like a proposal or something like that, you're kind of ready for it, and you need not to worry. Sorry if you can hear something in the background, there is a little bit of sawing going on, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it. Sorry if you do. So yeah, you're definitely ready for all of this. You're kind of ready for this like 10 of Cups energy, and maybe you have been almost trying to bring it around with the Magician. This is you bringing it into your life. And then you have Deep Knowing. So I feel like with the Hermit as well, I feel like they kind of almost, I'm drawn for these two to be together. You are going to be reflecting, but I feel like there is just this level of obviously deep knowing, like your soul kind of knows that this is like the right choice or whatever it's going to be. I feel like as well with whatever it is, so if you are having to really look at legal contracts, go with your gut feeling as well. If something doesn't feel right, then trust your gut. Maybe have like second opinions of things. Obviously do not take this as gospel, because I am not a legal person. Obviously have legal people look over things, but definitely if you think something's a bit fishy, then trust that and have others help you out, look over it, etc. Because here you do have the Owl as well. The Owl is very wise, so this is Spirit saying that, you know, you are wiser than you think, wiser than you know. Really trust your intuition and that sort of deep, that feeling you get right in your gut. And then this is just a reminder that if things maybe don't work out for you with this, with whatever this sort of commitment is, if you maybe look at something and you realise actually no, it's not for me, you do have the Ever Unfolding Rose from Work Your Light, and it says here, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. So if an opportunity doesn't work out, it was kind of meant to not work out, and it was probably meant to teach you a lesson. And you might think like, oh, these things always happen to me, it's not fair. But Spirit's just reminding you it's not happening to you. It's happening for you to learn, to grow, kind of like that ever unfolding rose. It's just the wider it gets, the more beautiful, okay? And you're kind of maturing. So that's the way to look at it. Try not to look at it as a negative, try and take the positive out of it. I know sometimes that can be difficult, but that's what I'm getting from Spirit. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe, share. It's very much appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, pile 1. Hey, pile 2, if you chose the rose quartz, this one is for you guys. So let's just get straight into it today. So first of all, you have a lot of Pentacles energy, and you also have down here abundance. So what I'm really getting the sense of is I feel like maybe you guys are trying, especially with the 7 of Pentacles here, I feel like you guys are really trying to maybe manifest some wealth into your life, or maybe if it's not even that you're manifesting, maybe you guys are just working really hard at the moment trying to build up this kind of fortune. So with the 9 of Pentacles, so today for the first time I actually decided to look in the guidebook for these cards, because the meanings in the Mermaid Tarot, the meaning is, I feel like it follows similar things, but it's almost a little bit different. So for me, the 9 of Pentacles can be the kind of everything is all right, but this is definitely in this particular tarot, it's all about building boundaries. So you can see this mermaid is in its well, so this is meant to be a wishing well, and people kind of throwing coins to her, and she comes up and collects them. So it's kind of a sign that money is coming to you effortlessly. So this is why I feel like with this and 7 Pentacles, I feel like you guys are maybe manifesting some money, and this is a very positive sign. You know that this is going to come your way, but also with this, well, it's a sign of boundary, so that maybe you have decided to start getting better boundaries. This could be in relation to your finances. Maybe you are someone who previously maybe gives a lot of your money away to other people, but maybe you're starting to really look at your own finances and really starting to try and protect them a little bit. Could be even boundaries with yourself, maybe reining in that spending, stuff like that. So then you have the 7 of Pentacles next to it, and this particularly talks about if you are trying to manifest, almost feeling like you're kind of starting to see your manifestations to come to sort of bear some fruit, but there is definitely the feeling of, it kind of goes very well with actually the 4 of Cups, that kind of restlessness. This is a reminder from Spirit to keep, even if you are manifesting, obviously it's very important to keep going with that, but also to keep going with actual putting the work in, because often things don't just come to you without any work at all. So it's just a reminder just to keep working, because you will start to see the fruits of your work. With obviously that pregnant belly there, that's very much about, you know, giving birth to something good. So whether that is money, whether that's like a creative project, I do get the sense for you guys, this is definitely, with the abundance card down here, that this, I feel like, and all the pentacles, you're very much focused in on that sort of material side of things. So I'm getting the sense that this is more money. In the meantime, I feel like that maybe you guys are kind of slipping into this 4 of Cups energy, where you just feel a bit stagnated, a bit restless. You're kind of, I like this, I do like this card, the way that it's like he's just drunk on the beach, and the mermaid's like, hey, here's another cup, but you can't really see it because he's too drunk at that point. So yeah, this is not really being able to see, I feel like that's not really being able to see your manifestations coming in, because you're kind of focusing on what you have in front of you right now, and it's kind of like these 3 empty cups. So you feel like the cups are there, but they're not quite full yet. So you're just focusing on that, when really, if you turn around, you'd be able to see there's a full one behind you, something good is coming towards you. It's definitely, I feel like you're definitely on your way, and I feel like these cards kind of are sort of confirming that you are on your way. You're not there yet. I'm not going to pretend that you are there yet, because obviously the one thing that's missing here, so you do have the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles and the 9, you're just missing that 10. And with the 8 of Pentacles, I do feel like this is definitely that your hard work is paying off. You're going to be growing, whether that is financially, whatever it is that resonates with you guys. This is a sign that, yeah, if you put that hard work in, it's definitely all going to come to you. Again, such a lovely card. I love this with all the different creatures. It's got the mermaids and that little frog down there, like with whatever it is, and some, you've got like fairies and a deer with a crown of flowers. It's just such a, I'm really loving this tarot so much. And then finally, what I get the sense of, so I feel like you might be in this energy at the moment. So King of Pentacles in reverse. So this was the card I wanted to look up for their particular meaning. So if you are in this state, you kind of, I feel like you actually have the knowledge on how to do this. I feel like I think you are very knowledgeable. You're in this King of Pentacles state, so you know, you do know how to do it, but I feel like it's clarified by the 5 of Wands. I feel like maybe other people are coming to you and being like, oh, how am I going to do this? Or maybe this is why you've put up boundaries, because in the past maybe people have seen that you've done well, and I kind of keep coming up to ask you for money, ask you how you do it, and you're just getting to the point where you're getting really annoyed, and you'll tell people how to do it, but you'll just give them the minimum because you expect them to put in the effort as well. And the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's very much getting annoyed at people with their like neediness, and I feel like that's why the 5 of Wands there. So maybe it is causing a bit of conflict in your life because people keep coming to you and they are just being really needy and maybe just constantly asking you for things, when you know full well that if you did it, they could definitely put in the effort and do it too. So down here is guidance. So I feel like Spirit is saying, yeah, abundance is heading your way. So if you're looking for signs that your manifestations are coming true, here is one clear sign for you guys. Yeah, abundance is coming. Discernment. So discernment here, if you are manifesting, it's very much about keeping your cards close to your chest, not broadcasting them to everyone. And because perhaps this is what happened. Maybe you've had success manifesting in the past, or with your wealth, and you've maybe you have broadcasted it, and this is why people keep coming to you, and this is why they're just being super needy, super annoying. So this is just saying, you know, keep those cards close to your chest, tell people that you like really trust, but other than that, try and keep it stum, like keep it locked down. And then you've got here, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So if you are starting, maybe if you are in this kind of, you're just waiting for things to happen, and maybe this has happened before, like you feel like things are coming and then it never truly progresses. If you start thinking that, oh, okay, fine, this is like, I keep getting signs of my manifestation, but it's not happening, or you know, I'm getting signs that my wealth is going to pick up. Maybe you've like invested money and the stocks go up a little bit and then they go back down, or something like that, and you just think, well, it's not going to happen. This card is saying, just because it's not happened in the past, it doesn't mean that it can't happen in the future. And you know, just don't keep giving your past that kind of power and that negative thought the power, because that's going to stop it from happening. So try and have as positive outlook as you possibly can to really sort of bring in that goodness. And with the 4 of Cups, it can be about gratitude and lacking gratitude. So you know, try and have gratitude for what you have and for what is coming to you. yeah, so that's what I see for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading and you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. Why not? Just hit it. Make me happy. That could be your little gift to me. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys watching. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. See you later, part 2. Hey, part 3, if you chose the citrine crystal, this one is for you guys. So we'll get straight into it. So if you've watched my videos before, you know we'll have the tarot cards and we have kind of guidance at the bottom for this week. So for you guys, what I'm seeing is, I feel like you guys are really trying to reach some sort of goal. This could be, there's a number of things that this could be. So yeah, whatever it is that resonates with you. So whether it is something work-wise, maybe it could even be love, it could be anything really. I feel like you're just really trying to reach some kind of goal. So you have here the 7 of Acorns, which Acorns in the Spiritsong Tarot deck is your wand, so that is your fire energy. So you have, well, what I've noticed is actually you guys, I feel like you have all the elements as well. So you have your fire, your water, your air and your earth. So I feel like maybe this week is actually going to be very balanced for you guys, because you do kind of have all that energy. So yeah, so 7 of Acorns. This is all about being having the determination and stamina to keep going. So in the Rider-Waite, this is when the person kind of has their wand up and they're fighting off all the other ones. So you really, obviously this week is going to take, I feel like it is going to be quite a tiring week for you guys, but I feel like the end result is going to be really positive. So here Spirit is saying, you know, you have these traits in abundance, like the determination and stamina to keep going. Even if things don't look like they are working, keep pressing forward and keep going, because you have the badger on here as well. And if you guys know anything about badgers, they're very feisty creatures, and despite being relatively small, they're very like hardy and a tad aggressive. But they can look after themselves, and I feel like this is definitely you. You're really able to get the stuff done you need to this week. I feel like you're really making good progress towards your goal. And so you do have here Knight of Feathers. So your Knight of Feathers is your Knight of Swords, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, Knight of Swords, because that is your air energy. So it says here action and focus. So I feel like this is saying, so first of all I wanted to draw some clarifying cards. So you got Page of Crystals in reverse. That was just more to let me know that this is the traits that you guys need to take on, rather than it being like a situation. And then you got 7 of Feathers, so a bit more air energy for you. It says preparation and resourcefulness. So there's definitely a need for you guys to take action, and with sword, because with swords or feathers here, swords are all about, I feel like, because it is that thought process, it's all about more logical and well thought out, using your intelligence, because that's the creatures that you have as well, especially with so you have the fox here as well. They're very foxes are very intelligent. They are cunning, but in a good way. And you have cheetahs that are also very intelligent. They're very quick moving, like air themselves. And the thing is with the cheetahs is they may be the smallest of like the big cats, but what they kind of lack in size, they make up in obviously with their speed. They're very intelligent, and definitely obviously you have preparation and resourcefulness. They're very good at being very quiet and sneaking up on their prey and getting as close as possible before they use that speed, because they know that they can't run like that forever. So you guys, I feel like you guys definitely need to be prepared for this coming week. Kind of maybe if you need to plan things out, have everything ready to go, because I feel like things with that air energy, things can maybe change at a moment's notice, and this is really you needing to be on your toes and ready for change. But I 100% have faith in you that you guys can do this, because I feel like you have a lot of you have very positive cards here. So yeah, action and focus, really channel that Knight of Swords energy. And when you think Knight of Swords as well, in the Rider-Waite, it looks like it's the horse that's moving the fastest. It looks like it's really like bolting. So I feel like this is going to be a very like quick-paced week for you guys. And then you have these two cards, and I feel like whatever it is, it's kind of balancing that. You have Nine of Shells, which is Nine of Cups. It's that wish fulfillment. So I feel like you're gonna feel a lot of gratitude for whatever it is that comes your way, and it's just gonna feel generally very positive. And this is what I'm saying. I feel like if you are working towards a goal, like I feel like this is the week that maybe you guys are gonna achieve your goal. And yeah, and if you've got here Ace of Crystals, that's your Ace of Pentacles, so that's manifestation, prosperity. So whether it could be financial, but prosperity doesn't necessarily mean just financial. I feel like it could mean like emotional prosperity. So whether it is you're trying to ask someone out, whether it's you're trying to like move your relationship on a bit, like to the next stage. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to really achieve it this week. So if you're trying to convince someone, yeah, we should definitely move in together, I feel like, yeah, you're gonna move it, like whatever you want's going to happen. So your guidance card, so I only really wanted one, but 3 fell out, and I felt like they definitely were meant to be here, so I took them off. But first of all, we have confidence. So Spirit wants you to be confident this week. Confident that I feel like that you can do whatever it is you're setting your mind to, and yeah, because as I said, you're very balanced here. I feel like you have everything you need, and so Spirit's saying, yeah, have the confidence that this can happen, whatever it is. Have the confidence in yourself, and confidence in the universe kind of bringing it to you. You have grieving, so this came out in reverse, and I feel like it was right to take it in reverse. A lot of the time I don't take oracle cards in reverse unless it's wisdom of the oracle, so I feel like maybe you guys have just recently got over some heartbreak, and maybe this is why you need to have that confidence. Maybe you're currently lacking a little bit, so I feel like you've definitely got over something. And Spirit, like whether it is like, it doesn't have to be like, I don't feel like it's grieving over like a lost loved one or that kind of level of grieving. I feel like it could be even like a lost job, or maybe something's just not worked out quite how you wanted it to, and you've kind of been working through those emotions. But I feel like you're kind of getting towards the end of that, and yeah, you can definitely smash this week. With your Moonology cards, so new moon in Aries, it's time to take action. That goes very well with our friend the Knight of Feathers here. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be an action-packed week, where you're really making some good strides towards whatever your goals are. So you have here, adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. So this card is a positive sign that whatever you want to happen can happen, but it may be that there just needs to be a few changes. Maybe you need to adjust your approach to it, maybe you have to adjust your expectations. So as it says here, some adjustments are required, but as I said earlier, that you guys have this, like, you have that determination and stamina, and as I said, like, preparation is going to be necessary for this week. So maybe that's what you need to be prepared for. You need to be prepared for quick changes that are happening. Sorry. And then finally, you have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So with this grieving in reverse, I feel like you guys definitely have been through some sort of loss, whatever that is for you, and maybe it has taken its toll on you. But I feel like, you know, if you are going to achieve this goal or something good is happening this week, it's going to really help kind of draw a line under this tougher cycle in your life, and you're going to be kind of fresh and ready to take that action and bring some more positivity back into your life. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Sorry if you can hear a drill. There's just some building work going on at the moment, and it's not too loud, hopefully, for you guys. Maybe you can't even hear it. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Do remember to like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, pile 3. Hey, pile 4, if you chose the pyrite crystal, this one is for you guys. So before I get started on this one, there is a lot. Firstly, there's a lot of major arcana here, and there is quite a lot of reversals. So I'm getting a sense that you guys are maybe definitely going through a bit of a tough time at the moment, and it's, yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely going through a tough time. So we'll get started here. So you do have the sun in reverse. So the sun in reverse, some people see it as, it can be like freedom, but not how you quite see it. For me, what I'm getting very much the sense of is I feel like it's more, there's a block in your way of happiness. I feel like you kind of desperately want to be happy, but you just can't at the moment. And I'm getting the sense of, it's more, maybe not quite depression, but I get the sense that you are in this really kind of darker place at the moment. So, and I wanted to get, so with you guys, you've got more cards than anyone, because when I pulled out these cards, I obviously got all major arcana, 2 of them in reverse, so I was like, whoa, what is happening here? So I wanted to get some more cards to clarify. So with the sun in reverse, you guys, I can see that I feel like you are at the moment trying to make some kind of decision here with the 2 of Wands. So usually 2 of Wands is, I feel like it's, you know deep within you what the right decision is, but it's either you kind of don't want to make it or you can't make it. And so I feel like there's a decision that you need to make, and you guys, I feel like you do know it, but your mind is playing tricks on you here. With the Ace of Swords is, I feel like it's that in the upright, it's all about mental clarity, seeing things in a new way, kind of having new thoughts and ideas. In the reverse, I feel like it's being stuck. There's that kind of confusion, that mental confusion, maybe being stuck in old patterns as well, old thought patterns. And I'm kind of getting that with your bottom deck energy is another major arcana. You guys, I really do feel like you guys are having a tough time at the moment. Yeah, because your bottom deck energy is the Devil. So I feel like for me, I don't feel like it could potentially be there's codependency in your life. So maybe this is why the sun is in reverse because you can't make yourself happy at the moment. You're relying on it's either someone else or a situation to happen to make you happy. And the trouble is, when you're relying on someone else, that all the power is taken out of your hands. So you feel like you just can't feel happy unless you have that particular maybe it's you want attention from a particular person, or like you feel like, oh, if this situation doesn't happen, then I can't be happy anymore. And that's not true. Your happiness comes from within you, and so I feel like that's definitely what Spirit. I saw this flame flicker then. I feel like Spirit is agreeing with me. So the Lovers and 8 of Wands here. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is, rather than for you guys it being a person, I feel like the Lovers here is very much about finding your passion, because that's what the 8 of Wands is as well. It's following your heart, following what drives you, what lights you up. And I feel like what's really going to get you going again, kind of bring you out of this funk and this codependency, is finding something that really gets you going, and that you kind of don't have to rely on. Maybe you don't have to rely on anyone, so you do something that it's just you, and it just makes you happy. So whether that's taking up a new hobby, changing jobs, maybe doing like a course, anything that it is, or it could even just be, if you guys are like really into fitness, like making sure you're working out like 5 times a week or whatever it is. You need to find something that is going to really, that you're kind of just relying on yourself, and it's going to bring some joy into your life. I feel like that is what is important here. I'm not getting the sense, for some of you it could be a love situation, but I feel like Spirit is more wanting you to focus on you right now. And with so you have the World and 4 of Pentacles. So the World is all about it's all about completing those spiritual lessons, and then 4 of Pentacles is like, it can be stability, or I always see it, for me personally, not always, because I'm more of an intuitive reader, so I do sometimes my feelings on the cards will change, and sometimes I might take an unusual kind of stance on a card, depending what I'm kind of being like what I'm channeling. And I feel like there's something for this one. I feel like there's just something in your world, and it kind of links with the Devil here. I feel like there's something in your world that you are hanging so tightly onto, that this is why you're in this mood. It can be, I feel like for some of you it's definitely a person, whether it's an ex, probably an ex. You're just hanging on so tightly, thinking, well, I'm only going to be happy if I manage to get back with them, or if we can be together, that's when I'll be happy. But 100%, like, yeah, it's going to bring you happiness, but there is a sense that you really do need to work on yourself here, okay? And finally, you have the Star in reverse, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I did tell you guys, I did warn you that there's quite a lot of reversals here. So the Star in reverse. So the Star in the upright is generally it's a positive card. It's all about feeling wishful, feeling that kind of peace after you've gone through a lot of the more negative cards, and like the Devil, and the Tower. It's meant to be that kind of peace, that kind of calm. Usually it's the calm before the storm, but obviously after storms as well, there's that like that calm where it all kind of breaks up again. And so that's what the Star usually is. So with the Star in reverse here, I get a feeling that you're almost doing this, is that you're not allowing yourself to feel that peace and that wishfulness. It's like that if you feel wishful, you feel like it's that the good things don't come to you anyway. So what's the point of feeling that wishfulness? And it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune, this for me is this is very much telling me how you're feeling. So I want you to know this is how you're feeling, and this is kind of not your reality right here, because Wheel of Fortune in reverse is a sense that things are happening, there are going to be major changes, but they're not necessarily going to be good changes. Now I think you have positive cards here. So you have the Lovers, you have 8 of Wands, you have the Sun, albeit in reverse, which can be, obviously Sun is a very joyful card. You have the World, which is a great card, and the Star, which is also a good card when in reverse, when in the upright. And even in reverse, it's not the most terrible card. So I feel like this is very much in your head. You feel like that nothing good ever comes your way, and I feel like as long as you keep believing this, it's gonna keep happening. I feel like I need to look back. I've got another video where I feel like this kind of energy was channeled, so I might have to try and dig it out, and if I do, it'll be in the cards above. But yeah, I feel like you just get this, and you just feel like bad things constantly happen to you, and that's not necessarily true. It could be just your view of it, or it could be that, okay, bad things happen, but maybe it's because you believe they're going to happen, so they do keep happening. It's not the universe is trying to punish you or anything. It's because that's what you think is going to happen, so it does happen. What I wanted to do, I wanted to pull some cards. First of all, I do have some guidance cards. I just haven't put them out just because space wise I wasn't sure when I was doing it whether there'd be space. So I wanted to know why you guys are feeling this kind of not being able to feel a lot of these sort of more negative emotions. So you've got, first of all, invisible. So this is from Wisdom of the House of Night. So as you can see, you've got here the lady, and she's looking in this mirror and she can't see herself. So I feel like maybe you feel just invisible to the world. Like maybe nobody really notices, nobody really cares. It could be that you're being ghosted by someone, so this is why you're feeling that sense of being invisible. Or maybe even just, maybe you're almost feeling this. Maybe on the surface you guys are putting on this front that you're happy and you're all okay, but deep down this is kind of a look into maybe your subconscious and the side that people don't see, and this is like the invisible side of you, the side that is really kind of suffering at the moment. So Spirit wants you to know that you are not invisible, and that Spirit is always there to help guide you. Spirit loves you unconditionally, and so do like your family. You have so many people that do love and care, so you should don't keep carrying these burdens. Do talk to somebody about how you are feeling. And then you have belonging here as well. So it could be that you, at the moment, you're maybe you don't really feel like you have a sense of belonging in what you're doing. Sorry if you can hear some noise in the background just now. So yeah, you do have this, maybe you just don't feel like there's anywhere you belong, and you feel like just a bit of an outsider, and that would link it as well why you're feeling that kind of invisible. So I wanted to get some guidance from spirits. I've got some Moonology cards here, and it was weird. I say weird, it does happen to me sometimes. I really thought that this card was going to come out. Literally, I called it as soon as I started shuffling. I was like, it feels like this card to me, and lo and behold, it popped out as well. So emotions are running high, supermoon. So even though I feel like this is a side that you are trying to conceal with that invisible, I can tell that your emotions are definitely running high. There's a lot of stuff that you need to work through. So whether you need to talk to somebody, just a friend or family member, or if it is feeling with kind of the sun and the star in reverse, maybe if you do need to talk to somebody like a counsellor, then maybe do that, because yeah, I'm getting a sense that like your emotions are kind of a bit scattered, and with the Lovers and the Eight of Wands, I feel like maybe for some of you, maybe you are kind of a bit up and down as well in your emotions. So you kind of go from the real lows to then back to the real highs. So if that's the case, obviously I'm not a counsellor. Definitely go get yourself some professional help, okay, if that's what you feel like you need. Obviously some of you, it might not be as extreme as that. It's just I just want to make sure that people that do need help do go get it, because obviously tarot is not a way of diagnosing your problems. It's kind of a way of looking at your energy currently. And then you have surrender to the divine as well, so full moon. So you do have obviously Wheel of Fortune now, which is all about the divine timing. So at the moment it could be as well that you guys are trying to fight whatever's coming your way, and it's kind of, this could be why that you are feeling the lows, because if you're constantly trying to fight against what is kind of destined to happen, then it is going to make you feel generally quite low. So maybe it is you're hanging with the Four of Pentacles, maybe you're hanging on to something, maybe it is something like you're hanging on to an ex, when really it could do just at the moment they need to be an ex. It could be that you could come back together in the future, but maybe you need to be apart for you to work through your issues, maybe they have issues. Whatever it is you're hanging on to, maybe currently it's not for you, and just accept it, take some time apart or step away from something to really work on what you guys need to work on. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much for listening to this. If you enjoyed this reading, please do like, comment, subscribe, and also obviously if you are experiencing mental health issues, do talk to somebody. If it is, maybe it's not as severe as that, if you are just feeling a bit low and you would like a more in-depth reading, like an extended reading of this, do contact me on the email below, because I have deals for my first time people that are getting a reading for the first time as well. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next video at by part 4.